The reality dose is we won't know anything until we get back to base. Maximum warp.
Game saved.
Hang on. I've left those off. Does that affect? Nope. Oh well. It's ugly, but I'll take it. Jesus, I move slow. See if I can get away with using less modules. Oh no. Oh. Well, I'm in our territory now, so... Come on. Come on.
No. Sure, I believe in violence.
Oh, you're about to get fucked. You're about to get so fucked, buddy.
Nope, this isn't happening.
Yes, it is.
Game saved.
Ding.
Dang, bitch.
Game saved.
Oh, thankfully. Captain Boxer, yeah. Better move a little bit faster.
We have filthy infected targets on radar. Game saved.
Dear Elsa Young, the destroyer of worlds. Please be advised that your faction membership has been terminated effective immediately. You are no longer welcome within our borders, or to our family barbecue functions. Please return all office materials at your earliest convenience.
Oh, fuck.
Sincerely, the faint cries of the fathers, mothers, sons, and daughters you have murdered.
Yeah, that would be my bad. The faction council doesn't take kindly to having infected members. It invalidates their insurance policy.
What? In the name of the whole bloody base is infected. Jameson, what in the name of the void did you do?
Look, don't fly off the handle here, but I've been positive for a long while now. I've been living with it for almost a decade, unbeknownst to any of you. I just needed you all, elsewhere, while I spun myself a cocoon and evolved into the butterfly before you. You know, metaphorically.
Jameson, you rotten bastard. After everything I've done for you, how could you sell out your own race to oblivion?
To put it simply, this is about the res. It always was. Without it, the whole galaxy will seize up. We can't move. We can't function. Now with the entity gone, we can have our cake and eat it too. I'm not just a drone. There's no entity to pull my strings. It's the same old meander here. This infection won't harm anyone, unless I want it to. Now we have an endlessly renewable source of res, and the added bonus of an area denial weapon 100 trillion years in the making.
Don't you dare preach to me like this is for the greater good. This is just about you clawing your way up the ladder someone else built. I always had a feeling you were playing the long con, that you would trade us up sooner or later, but this is beyond comprehension. Do you think you can rebuild the UTA on a mountain of dead bodies? Have you learned nothing at all? You cannot control the infection.
I can control it, and I do. It's just a simple animal, and its master. The truth is, you are the one that is out of control. You have ended so many lives trying to exterminate the only salvation this galaxy has. You are a selfish little child that can't see past her own temper to even consider the larger picture.
How long? How long has it been since you sold your soul?
So dramatic. Unfortunately, I just don't have the schedule for this. This is a critical time for me, and I have a lot of history to write. If it were anyone else, I would have destroyed you by now. So, take that as a compliment, tuck your tail between your nacelles, and run off.
Oh, there is no way we are running from the likes of you. Carl, fire up the main weapons array.
I must advise against mindlessly martyring yourself against a starbase that outguns us 100 to 1. Perhaps if everyone took the underhandsments as seriously as I do, we would be more capable.
9,000 told your stupid face. You have been pushed down the steps and on to the power of 10. Good luck making any new friends after becoming the catalyst for perpetual misery.
Jameson, talk to me right now, you dirty bloody void. Fire everything at that stupid son of a bitch. Ouch. Carl, what the...
Oh, I feel kinda woozy.
Chill. It is just an elephant sedative.
Oh my
Due
god.
to psychotic madness, you have been relieved of command. Oh, you are asleep already. Maybe I gave you a bit too much. Or not enough. No matter. Mackenzie, take us out of this murder hole.
You must be level 12. It expects me to be it expects me to be lower level than this. Oh, okay, no.
You can't win, so don't try.
Oh god. Zombie Alpha. Ooh. Help! Oh! I got a friend! Pray that I can do this. Fire everything. I don't know why it's... Don't want more drones. And he's dead. And I'm gonna I don't know who helped me, but you're a bro. You're a bro. Straw man. Ah, yes, straw man. I love you.
Game saved.
I've used up all the cores.
Game saved.
Sorry guys, I've got to do it. Oh. Power shields, armor, hull.
Ooh, what happened? I feel like it's a Saturday morning.
You went on a suicidal rampage after Admiral Ugly went and stabbed us all in the back. I had to sedate you and take over ship operations. Please do not hit me.
That really happened.
Fuck, that
Our
really...
base is toast. Half the sector is screaming for our blood, rightfully so. And now you are labeling me as mentally unfit for duty. This is my new low point by a huge margin. I don't even know where to begin. I'm so bloody tired.
Allow me to suggest a strategy in your time of pathetic weakness. If we apply enough ordnance and slave labor to this problem, we are left with a survivable remainder. Let us do what we have always done. Rally the simpletons of the galaxy with the promise of candy and credits. From there, we can force them to give their lives for our cause, so that we do not have to.
Sigh. You're right. And you were right for putting me down. I can't fight this thing with my hate alone. We're going to need to make a pile of new allies, or find a pile of new guns, or come across a pile of luck. Either way, we better start knocking on some doors.
You'll be saving the monkeyverse with the power of friendship and hand-holding. Dee's here metal mother will bear the burden. She will hold the torch for the herd to follow.
Expand your empire. Rick, you've been a bro in the past. Please help me. Too far away. So they just need to be 15.
How can I be of assistance? I find our arrangement satisfactory. Have my gratitude.
Engage.
Oh, it's that one. Arg. Oh god, I'm taking serious damage over here.
Target locked. Obliterated.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I have been questioned repeatedly regarding why unchosen underhandsments are not readily available upon follow-up allocations.
Jazzy, better bro, please join with me.
Have my gratitude.
Oh wow, he's hostile and he wants to. Fuck yeah! Yeah. Do this. I have absolutely no res. This is a problem.
Area exhausted.
Oh, beautiful. Now I have enough res for a while.
Salutations.
Faction full. I have to upgrade the base. don't I?
Alert. We are receiving an incoming transmission from an unknown sender. This communication may be harmful to your computer.
Elsa, let's get real.
Oh, for
I
God's
know you
sake.
are trying to amass a force against me. Do you even realize the opportunity we have been given here? This pointless faction war, the res shortage, it's all going to be a thing of the past within a few weeks. Just trust me, Elsa. This isn't like what happened with Gibson.
Trust you? How can you even say that to me? Look at your face. This is the clockwork all over again. If you have even a shred of humanity within you, you'll pull out your sidearm and put a bullet in your brain this instant.
It was to be expected I would have to trade some of my dashing good looks as I strengthened the bond with the pathogen, but that doesn't make me a slave to it.
I did not conceive it possible for you to become even more hideous. The bar has been raised. Or lowered. It depends upon your frame of reference.
Jason, just tell me this one thing. How long have you been blowing smoke up my tailpipe? How long have you been this way?
You're so hung up on irrelevancy, but I'll answer this one question if it will return you to the realm of reason. I clued in sometime after the war. I'm sure I harbored it for a long while, but after we killed the entity, its influence was subtle. Sure, I still carried the pathogen, but nothing was driving it. For years, I literally had zero symptoms. Without a cure, I knew the UTA would put me on the burn list without hesitation. So, I resigned from service, and came looking to make peace with you. I knew you wouldn't leave the infection remnant to fester, so it was the best chance I had to find some answers. Or at least, closure. It wasn't until years later did I begin to realize that this influence was a two-way street. Then things got really interesting.
So that is why the dormant infection we discovered awoke upon our arrival. It was reacting to your presence. Very interesting. Are you able to communicate with it in some way? How are you able to pass down your orders to your subjects? Pheromone secretion? Territorial marking with urine? It is the urine. I am certain of it.
I'm terminating this transmission. We're done talking to the enemy. Everyone get back to work. We have stickies to waste.
Game saved.
And should be the last one. Oh good, I still have my personal stockpile.
Extracted.
Still beating your fists raw against a brick wall, I see. It really is sad how little foresight you have. Just look around you. Look at all the damage humanity has done. Do you really think I'm in it to make things worse than they already are? If I wanted to destroy humanity, all I would have to do is nothing at all.
You might be able to convince yourself this is in everyone's best interest, but I can say without a doubt that whatever relationship you have with this corruption, you are not wearing the pants.
You're still not making the logical leap here. Do you know what happens in nature when the alpha dies? Everyone gets a welcome promotion. This pathogen is no different. Without the entity here, its subjects inherit from whatever source is strongest. This is simple evolution. We did such a meticulous job of wiping them out the last time. I now have seniority. I'm the alpha now. That means anything infected now falls in line beneath me, and me alone.
While we are making analogies of animal nature, allow me to remind you that it is also common for a variety of lesser life forms to fornicate with siblings. Tell me, how many brothers have you fathered since your decline into the social hierarchy of infectious diseases?
It sickens me to think I've somehow helped you achieve your perverted goals of conquest. I should have ended you years ago when I had the chance.
Help me, Elsa. Without you, none of this would be possible. You put me on the throne. You literally gave me a base, an army, and a golden opportunity. I'm here because of you. A means to an end. Consider that before you come knocking on my door looking for a fight.
Just gonna keep sending ships over and over again. Oh shit! Get out of the fucking way, asswipe.
Everything you do is hopeless in the air.
Try to imagine science like water, flowing through rivers and streams of knowledge.
What is it about me anyway? Just why can't I see the fox in the hen house? This really is happening again. Life as we know it hangs by a thread, and I'm yet again responsible for it.
While this is all clearly and absolutely your fault, it would be hypocritical to chastise you for it. A butterfly flaps its wings and a billion stars plummet into a black hole. That is just the nature of the universe, and these events can be impossible to foresee. Your brain is just too small and smooth. The blatant reality is, not only was Admiral Ken Opener able to fool you, but also the ship's computer, and more unintelligibly, myself.
Well, isn't this just Tinder? Your real problem is, you care too much. You talk tough, but I know you're better than that. You are not fit to make the hard calls. You think everyone can just get along, hold hands, and pet ponies all day. The reality is, this galaxy is getting crowded. Life isn't very special anymore when it's divided by an uncountable number. Without leadership, without control, people are just an infection too. The sooner you realize that, the sooner we can get back on the same page.
9000 fails to understand how this has communication access to the ship. Are you all so terminally deaf that you can't even hang up the receiver when you are done conversing? Stupid. So stupid.
Welcome to my quiet place.
Game saved.
Elsa, now you are really starting to piss me right off. I'm trying so hard to save lives.
Rising up to stamp out pieces of garbage like yourself is...
Look, let me be honest with you. I detest that ship, that crew, taking orders. For Voyage's sake, I was a ranking admiral of the UTA before being a babysitter for a bunch of misfits. I would love for nothing more than to see that ship burn. Elsa, the only reason I...
No, please stop. I need people.
Added to cargo.
Let's just say for the sake of humor, you were able to make it all the way here, past my armada of ships, and put an end to my so-called reign of terror. Then what? Happily ever after. You can't be that naive. The res, then...
I am in agreement that the sheer unwashed masses can be disgusting and repulsive. However, as troublesome as these meat husks may be, you have no right to extinguish humanity as a whole. It is beneath me to prepare my own sustenance, among a variety...
What he said.
Is there a way to get him to stop? Just stop talking.
Resource acquired. Added to cargo.
I'm gonna paint the ship's hull with your blood. We're not accepting new applicants this time.
Everything's going to shit. Boop. Hello. Hey there, asshole. Dead. Ships. Oh god.
I'm gonna go ahead, run. Tell anyone so want to chase you.
this again, but...
We're not accepting new applicants at this time.
Oh well. Either way, I have to flee, so I'm going to call